In African slaughterhouses, animals are killed in a humane way. The process involves stunning the animals before slaughter to minimize their suffering. This practice aligns with ethical standards and regulations to ensure that animals are treated with respect and compassion throughout the process. Africans eat more beef and chevon than chicken and pork combined. Add to this our huge appetite for cows and goats being raised for food around the continent, and eventually all of them need to be killed. According to statistics, 2.24 million heads of cows and goats are slaughtered every year. That requires dozens of slaughterhouses, killing thousands of cows and sheep every hour. Ghana's largest slaughterhouse kills 3,000 cows, 5,000 goats, and 1,500 sheep a week. So how do they handle the enormous task of killing such a large number of animals? To discuss how these animals are killed, we need to understand the language that the animal agriculture industry uses. Processing is the term used to describe turning living animals into meat. Skinning refers to the removing the skin of the animals so that it can later be smoked into a different kind of meat. Stuffing refers to the smoking or roasting the meat right after it's been killed. In here the skin of the animal is not removed, but roasted together with the meat. Washer. This is the final bath given to the meat after stuffing. Pull out. It is the washing of various intestines of the animal to remove any particles from it so that it can be consumable. Paiupa. These are mostly women with headpans who normally carry the meat from the slaughterhouse to the market. Slaughterhouse house in Africa normally uses the local way of killing these animals by slitting their throat. The work begins by the animal arriving at the slaughterhouse, then it's been tied down for the butcher to slit the throat. They begin by saying a word of prayer before killing the animal. The animal bleeds to death while tied down. Finally, their bodies are moved to the stuffing department or skinning department. Stuffing begins when the meat is carried to the stuffing department. The workers cuts off the legs of the cow. A flamethrower connected to a gas cylinder is light up for the process. The flamethrower, popularly known as the fireman, roasts the meat to perfection. Hairs on the animal and fats are completely burnt during this process.
Your friend is saying, "Oh, you say na ma and I'm no wife, and I'm no kama. Obu onu ma kawuro no, e ka nam no wa o wi e nje. Anu ti ne ye ni say. Obu also am penny say. They all different. Sa na ejuma na tie.
His assistant helps in turning the meat into different positions so that they can have a uniform texture. The meat is then sent to the washing department for its final bath. Clean water and metal sponge is used here. The meat is thoroughly cleaned to remove any imperfections at this stage. Finally, the meat is divided into smaller portions for it to be conveyed to the market.
Skin no, ye skin na, ne dia e kauro. Ne dia e kauro. Oh, e be skin no, ye skin na, skin no ye dia wole. Ye dia wole, ye dia kauro. Ye dia kauro, obi wi kauro na anu ohun say yes. Owu kauro e de, aboa no so e so kama.
Aha, say butchers na ya eta ejuma ma omo a. Yo butchers no tap mienu e wo de ya o mu stuff wo mu nam o mu ho e wo de ya ye dua ti se na wo hu kitwa na ya ya e na we nsu e beja
ne yi skin
ni na
ne dia e wole
skin no ye wele kawuro
odi a wa chere kawuro a otimu se abona o wi ni nam no e halal enya haram. Aha
enti me start ejuma no
Obeyi skin no nwa yi bibia skin ni tino.
Skinning also begins when the chief butcher uses his sharp blade to remove the skin of the animal. This process is really difficult as compared to the stuffing. All the skin from the head to the feet is completely removed during this process. The stomach of the animal is opened gently to remove the internal organs, which is a very delicious part of the meat. Water is mainly used at this stage to wash out all the remains found in the intestines. This is where the pull-out process happens. The intestines are well washed to remove impurities for human consumption. Not forgetting about the lungs and heart of the animal. Both are also removed and well washed at this stage. We had the opportunity to speak with the senior chief butcher of the place.
akwa ba ye de wa ha mu na mobile nti se de ejuma na ye no some de mobile ya ma ba to ejuma ye so ejuma we de say as a time bia no ye daily activities ye no ha day in day out until at any time bia ye but even crown start ejuma no early in the morning. So I had no acquired to say be on say ye na ntwibu wa ha say nti ye na ntwibu wa ha no at any time bia no butchers are here omo ba ha ba to emo no at the same time yes slaughter omo but we just bia obi ka say bia slaughter mo no wa ha just for fun and others. No, it's not like that. You are KMA people and then we have veterinary people too here. I mean because of meat infection. If you can see here that place over there, it is those meat which are not good. So they are not good for human consumption. So that one will be thrown into the dustbin and other things. Until you better gather other things right there at all. So this one is the skinning. The skinning we see no. The best skinning we no na yi ngoma no. We na America no. On say enye. So this one has to be put here. So after the work we gather all and dagger them and put inside. Even we don't allow fishes to eat it. There are people here who came here to take meat for fishes and even dog books. The dogs. But we don't allow all those things to eat it. Because if you allow them to eat it, maybe they too can get infection. So far as it's not good for human consumption, we also take it like it is not good for the animals too. So we don't allow them to take it or we put it into that dustbin. But you see people, they will go around talking other things, rubbish and other things which they don't know about the workplace. If you want to know about this place, you have to come here and ask about things before we can explain things to you. But if you want to know keke, na want to know keke, na want to know ekoso obi ejuma mo a, abaka say so sana ejuma na de etie. We na ohun en skin na enya no kwa na ye. We also flay. Ebia ebekum aboa ne say no ye full like this. Na ewia ye wie say no. We say na ye kum say no. Ye nyi nwoma no ye beja nwoma no inside. Na ye yi ma de no intestines no we just remove it. Afterwards we put it here and then we bring the gas. Na ya toton ho kama. As say na wonim say ye toton aponche no. The same thing na ye toton ntwi e wa hasi. Nti ye no ekoso ha. As you see, I say ejuma no ye de ya no awie de da. Nti so ade a aka ye sisi anie. We no ha e na mponche no so e wo inside minim sam ponche no de we wie no. So we say no man mantem nka mo ba ntem a mo baba ba hu ejuma no bebiri we ye aboa na ye skin no ni ka wuro ni bi ni nti afterwards no obi so besa pese ba toton enwoma na ama no nti atoton we ye ba hohoro ene ni tinu so eni na ahase so ye odwan ne mponche ene gugu ha fe na atoton we ba ba ye ewia na ya ba yi we say odwan full one so ya ye wi ni ye made ni bibia e we inside so oye odwan ba obi wo ho no ma wanim the difference between odwan and aponche. Odwan e wa ade bia ye fresh kaso odwan a ade ba ko na odi hu ofa odwan tiri a ya ye nim ne de ye nim de da ba wa wonim ne me kire ade a odi be hu ofa odwan ti se a wo some holes we won hasi between the eye no o holes wa ha ba ko wa ha ana ba ko left and then kire se wo odwan bia wa sa de na sa de wi enu ni ena ba ko ni between eye no ena sa de na wo ho aponche nibi aponche ennibi abo aponche wonno onnibi e odwan kwa na wasa ade no so abo aponche ni so aponche ni o hwa ni ai ni on ase no hwi ni ho so hwi eni honom sa na tie we odwan nto odwan na ofa obo hu se host na me kan no no ye wo ho already send me di kan aka kire nti no sanity we say no odwan ba ye 20 na firi ho nti ye so obi timi ba na no kasa no ope odwan a wo ye white ni ti a ya antoto
So John ne white na to we ye betoto nti ye yi ne tiri ade ato ana ya toto odwan ne saa ye ba ba ye ho adwuma nti ne tiri de da ho nti oba na wo se wo pe odwan white ti a wo ho na ye yi am obi a ne se ne wo believe aha nti be yi eno able no ne ntie na meka no ebi ene wo chi no a wo ho se o mo load o mo de ba no from abattoir ene load o mo de ba ha aha se corona de enkoso wa ha aha wo de ba kura na ehu se corona e be yi we say na meka no meat a yetwa ye de kokoma dog books bulldogs aha ye de koma omo enam no eni ana egugu ho no kam na meka say one man tem no aha we say ya mebra panyin ye friend Abdulhamid e wa hasi nti oba hasi a omo am skin no ye senior officer wa ha so ojuman de o ma ya che we kura me gidi se okum nipa kura na wo so wonyi ni skin na obetumi a skin ama easily kura eno anye den emo woni ni as you can see so omuni emo woni ni the skin o see ya nti see won so zongo de mostly de ye pesa de we no enam see ye kototo ebi nso ho e beton no raw meat na amanfo abeton na o mo we enu ni ye o mi na kama bibia ekoso ha nke ejima ne de oba ya na ye ekoso eno no ahasi ene ye yomade no ewia na waye asa nke ejima ne de ne ekoso ha no shi eni honum so that's the only thing I can see into moba hadia maba batue ejima na ye no nti eno ana ere ekoso ha ejuma ne de ye no se ne e wo se obi aye because a human consumption ene bibia anso na a human consumption no ene anso so bibia ye involve about human you can't take everything to be 100% no matter how you try your best and then there are errors and then the errors maybe if you see my error it doesn't mean that I'm a negative person you can also correct me ebi anso me hu dia make me correct too that's why we are human we are not God we are not angels. Only angels that God created them 100%. What they want, God wants they do. But we are human. That's why we are. If not like that, I will not be a Muslim. You will not be a Christian. This one will not be a traditional worship and illuminating and others. Everybody and his ideas. We are all different people all together. So I think for now we have to end it here or anything else.
Finally, the meat is loaded into various headpans and are been conveyed various centers, either the shopping mall or the local market. When we see cow meat or goat meat at the supermarket, we are seeing only the very end of an individual journey. To truly comprehend what we are eating, we need to understand the short life they lived. and the nature of the death they endured. Only then, we can decide whether to endorse the system or support a kinder world for animals by chopping not to use them for food,